Welcome to San Francisco's GNews, where you get all of your gay in just one day.
We bring you the top LGBT stories from the left coast and around the globe.
With a unique perspective only our gay bubble can provide.
Tune in every week and keep in the know on the latest trends, hot topics,
And who's messing with your human rights now. So join us with your hosts,
Celso Dulay,
and Lisa Cohen. Get all your gay in just one day.
from the city by the bay with San Francisco's GNews.
This week on GNews,
The top 5 things you need to know before you vote.
Will and Grace are back, and they want you to vote, honeys.
There's a new Tumblr site that we think Anthony Weiner is gonna love.
Plus our out and about and crush of the week,
All this gay coming your way.
right here on GNews. Nothing against the bottoms, but this segment is all about the tops.
If you're a fan of this show, then you know we're not exactly fans of Donald Trump.
And whichever camp you're in, whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent,
There's some important things you need to know before you vote, especially if you're an LGBTQ,
or a woman,
or a minority,
or care about civil rights.
or care about yourself, or each other.
1. Civil rights.
Clinton is advocating for and wants to sign the Federal Equality Act into law. She says it's outrageous that you can still get fired for being gay. You can still lose your home for being gay. You can even be denied a wedding cake for being gay. And this kind of discrimination goes against everything we stand for as Americans.
Number 2, gender equality. Transgender people aren't just having a problem going to the bathroom, but they're still banned from serving in our military. Clinton has said transgender people are still barred from serving. That is an outdated rule, especially since you and I know there are transgender people in uniform right now. They're just keeping this core part of their identities under wraps.
Number 3, women's rights. Clinton has been a longtime supporter of businesses owned by minority women. The fastest growing segment of these is African American women-owned businesses. Clinton is pushing for paid family leave, increasing the minimum wage, and affordable childcare.
Number 4, marriage equality. Mike Pence said in a speech, being gay is a choice, and that preventing gay couples from marrying was not discrimination, but a means of enforcing God's idea.
If Trump-Pence wins, the Supreme Court will overwhelmingly be controlled by conservative justices for the next 20 plus years.
Number 5, and the most important.
If Hillary Clinton wins the election, that means
Ted Cruz,
Jeb Bush,
Scott Walker,
Rand Paul,
Chris Christie,
Donald Trump
and Sarah Palin
will not be president. Will and Grace.
Love them.
Yes.
Oh my God, how long have they been gone?
I think this show has been off the air for about 10 years.
Yeah.
And the reason we're talking about it now is because there is a brand new, like this mini episode, a political episode that they put together and had online. It's like they never left.
They look amazing.
I wish that show would come back. We put the episode down below so you can check it out. It's really funny and it has an important message. Vote correctly, meaning for Hillary. Check it out, Anthony Weiner. There is a brand new Tumblr site that we think you might like.
Just for you, baby.
If you don't mind being judged and graded, right?
Wah, wah,
Wah, wah. So there's a brand new site called critiquemydickpic.tumblr.com. You submit your dick pic for review by the administrator. $10 gets you a private review. $25, however, assures you a spot on the website with your grade and your review and your picture.
And they're not playing.
This is where you have to be forewarned if you're going to submit your pic. It's not just about your penis. They're going to judge you on how you're posed, lighting,
Background.
composition,
You got dirty sheets.
grooming,
Yeah. Oh,
where your hands are placed. There's all this criteria.
yeah, there was a beautiful one, like Adonis. He looked like
Yeah.
the statue of David, and it got an A, but the critique was, it's just,
Missing this
I mean,
and
you
that.
look good, but
Yeah.
you know.
But we also want to mention that they're interested in being inclusive and they encourage submissions from transgender people and people of color and anybody who's been underrepresented in the dick pic world.
Sure, she
So
picks.
we like that part too.
Yes.
So go check out some dick pics at critiquemydickpic.com.
It's that time. Let's go out and about in San Francisco.
We have a special out and about this episode. Juanita Moore and her happy hour at floor 21 at the Starlight Room of the Sir Francis Drake here in San Francisco. We've featured this party before. It's every Wednesday.
We love it.
But this particular party was extra special because she had a lot of local politicians there gearing up for the election, the national election, and of course, local politics. And we got to rub elbows with some politicians. It was really nice because you had politicians and regular folk.
That's right.
Relaxed and commingling.
Ties were off, and let's chat.
Yeah.
It was great.
So take a look. A very special out and about edition here with Juanita Moore at Floor 21.
Very exciting.
Yes.
Thank you guys for being here.
Absolutely.
It's great
Love
to be here.
it.
Thank you.
This particular event, you're bringing not just the regular community, you're bringing the politicians in the community together for this particular happy hour.
Yes.
What was the impetus for this?
For me, fairness, is the first thing when I look at politicians and look at what their goals are. And in San Francisco, right now there's an imbalance of that. How simple is it to look at things really fairly and say, okay, does this look equal?
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then somebody needs to fix that.
I'm Raphael Mandelman. I'm president of the City College Board of Trustees. And I'm here because when Juanita Moore tells me to show up somewhere, I do. Juanita does fantastic events. I think San Franciscans, everyone knows San Franciscans are pretty political, but we don't always put our politics together with our parties, and Juanita is uniquely positioned to do that. You know, Cleve Jones used to say, out of the bars into the streets, and we can be in the bars and get ready to go in the streets.
My name is David Campos, and I represent District 9. I think, District 9, especially the mission, becomes ground zero for this question of San Francisco. Is it changing to the point that it's no longer San Francisco? And I think that's where that battle, has been going. I don't think San Francisco can be San Francisco without a middle class, without a working class.
I'm Tom Temprano, and I'm a candidate for the Community College Board of Trustees here in San Francisco. We don't want to be a city that young LGBTQ people from around the country who are kicked out of their homes come to and then end up sleeping on our streets because they can't afford the rent. That's not what San Francisco is about to me, and I know that that's not what San Francisco is about to Juanita.
My name is Alex Randolph. I'm currently serving on the Community College Board here in San Francisco, and I'm running for re-election. The more opportunities that I have to connect with them on an informal level at a party, when people are relaxed and they're actually interested in connecting with the candidates, I think it's great.
I'm Bevan Dufty, and I'm a member of the San Francisco Democratic County Central Committee, and I'm also a candidate for BART Director in District 9 here in San Francisco this November. The unbelievability that Donald Trump is a major presidential nominee, much less a contender, it's unbelievable. And so I think that a lot of us are in shock, and for Juanita to kind of refocus us and say, look what we have right here in our homegrown area, and people that can make a difference. And I love the candidate she's endorsed. She's really endorsed a wonderful group of people.
Hi, I'm Cleve Jones. I've been to a lot of Juanita Moore parties. We need more parties, we need more Juanita, and we need more political activism in this town, progressive political activism like we had back in the days of Harvey Milk and now in the days of Jane Kim.
My name is Jane Kim. I am a San Francisco supervisor and candidate for California State Senate. Well, Juanita is a smart, sophisticated, and engaged lady, and I think it's great that she's using her star power here in San Francisco to get people engaged in local politics on issues that really matter for everyday residents.
Well, we thank you so much for inviting us to this event, having this event. Of course, I hope there's going to be more political events. Of course, over Floor 21.
Let's hope that the next political event is just parties for everybody I endorse.
Yes.
How's that?
Oh my goodness.
A lot of fun. If you have a chance to go to Juanita's party, go. You never know who you're going to bump into.
This is
It's at
true.
Floor 21 at the Starlight Room every Wednesday. We'll put the information down below so you can join us next time. And maybe you can meet a politician. Or us.
Is that your heart beating?
No, it's our crush of the week. Hey, Lisa.
Yeah, baby.
You want to go to Canada?
Yes.
Why?
Well, they have a really cute prime minister.
I know they do.
Yes, they do.
He's our crush of the week. We're talking about Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada. Hot!
Oh my goodness.
So he was on BuzzFeed and they had him talk about, answer or reply to these different tweets and memes that were kind of negative to Trudeau. But he had to use BuzzFeed lingo. So he had to use win, fail, OMG, cute, sorry, and yes. But they had to teach him how to say it.
And he kept going, yes. And they were like, yeah.
With his little accent, it's so cute.
I mean, one of the tweets was, well, you're young and good looking and smart, so I don't trust you.
That's crazy business.
Yeah. He was like,
Yeah.
okay.
He's like, cute.
Yeah.
Watch it to the end, because at the very, very end of the video, he looks right into the camera with his big, beautiful blue eyes. And he says something. I won't tell you what. You have to watch and see. For lots of reasons, he's hot.
Smart.
For his politics, for his human rights, for civil
Yes,
rights,
yes.
for all of that stuff, he's our crush of the week.
Just look at him. Well, that's it for this week's GNews, the only show where you get all of your gay in just one day with your hosts,
Celso Dulay.
and Lisa Cohen.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. And of course, subscribe. That way you will never miss an episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Will
and Grace are back, and they want you to vote, honey.
Tumblr, that Anthony... Shit!
Will and Grace are back, and they want your...
How does that go?
Will and Grace are back, and they want you to vote, honey.
A newt's... Fuck!
This week on GNews.
I did it!
Do it one more time because it was a little tiny bit hot.
Okay. But
He was so excited.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Small win.
Whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent.
Or...
Hey, you know, my Pocahontas thinks that way you don't tell me I'm shiny.
That's true. It actually works.
Didn't it work?
Maybe it should be a new thing.
I'm thinking.
I don't know that Pocahontas wore bandanas.
She was cool. She was hot.
She was cool. She was ahead of her time.
God, she was so cool. Is that thunder? Or is that an airplane?
I think that's an
Airplane.
Thunder from
That means
down
drink,
under.
bitch. Drink.
Sorry, all right, I'm ready.
All right.
You started it.
You started it.